Good morning, everyone. I'm Bhavna Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Gented, Greater Noida. In entrepreneurship development, in the previous lecture, we have started with forms of business ownership. We have discussed sole proprietorship in previous lecture. Today, we are going to discuss on another form of business organization, that is partnership. Now, as per Indian Partnership Act 1932, partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Now, when two or more persons join together in a business with common ownership under an agreement, it is known as partnership. So, partnership means the relation existing between the persons who agree to carry on business with a view to private gain. The persons who form a partnership are known as partners, and collectively it is known as a firm. Now let's discuss the features of partnership. First is that it involves two or more persons. So there must be minimum two persons to form a partnership, because when there is single person, that is termed as sole proprietorship. So for partnership, there has to be minimum two persons. And there is no maximum limit or number of partners in a partnership firm. Next feature is the agreement. Relation of partnership arises from contract. So it arises only as an outcome of a contract between the persons who are competent to enter into a contract. So minors, lunatics, or insolvents, incompetent person, those who enter into a contract, they cannot enter into a partnership agreement. So there has to be agreement between two or more persons or between the partners. Next is lawful business. Partners must agree to carry on some lawful business. Only holding of property in, say, joint ownership, it cannot be considered as partnership. So there must be a lawful business. There must be certain activities, like there must be production of goods or distribution of goods and services. Next is sharing of profits and losses. So there has to be an agreement between the partners to share the profits and loss of the business. Next feature is agency relationship. That there has to be an agency relationship between the partners. Every partner is a proprietor and agent of the firm. So business may be carried on by all or any of them, which is acting for all. So each partner is entitled to take part in management of day-to-day business of the firm. They represent other partners in dealing with third parties. Last feature is unlimited liability. Now all partners are jointly liable for all debts, obligations of the firm to unlimited extent. So if the assets of the firm are not sufficient to meet the obligations of creditors of firm, then private assets of partners can be claimed. So in the partnership also there is unlimited liability, as in the case of sole proprietorship. Now next topic is, what are the advantages or merits of partnership? Easy formation. The formation of partnership is easy process, a simple process, because as such there are no legal formalities involved in its formation if we compare with the case of joint stock company. So there has to be an agreement which can be in oral form or written form to enter into partnership. Even registration of the firm is not compulsory in case of partnership. But if the partners want to get it registered, they can, and also the procedure is very simple. Next benefit is flexibility, that the firm can undertake any kind of business which is being agreed upon by all the partners. There are not much restrictions under Partnership Act. So the capital or profit sharing ratio or certain terms and conditions of partnership, they can be changed very easily because it depends on the consent of the partner. Next advantage is matching of ownership and control. The partners who are the proprietors of the firm, they can also participate in management of business. So there is a relationship between efforts and rewards. So this acts as a motivating factor for partners to work hard for the business. So they are the owners as well as they have full control over the business. More capital is available as compared to sole proprietorship because there are more partners, there are 2, 3, 5 partners can be there. So obviously everyone will get capital from their side and funds availability would be more. More skills would be available for different persons, may have different skills, like one may be good in uh, technical area, one may be good in finance area, one may be good in marketing area. So more skills would be available as compared to sole trader. And diffusion of risk is also there because when the profits is shared by all, the losses are also shared by all. So risk can be diffused because the loss does not have to be borne only by one person. It would be shared among all the partners. Now next topic is limitations of partnership. First is limited resources. A partnership firm has limited number of partners, so it may not be able to raise as much capital as compared to company. So it may not be able to expand its operations beyond a certain. They have they may have more resources than sole tradership, but they may not have much financial resources as compared to joint stock company. Next is conflicts can be there because there can be so many partners. So they participate in the management of business. There can be difference in their capacity, in their foresightedness. So it may create conflicts among the partners. Unlimited liability. It discourages the formation of partnership because creditors can make any partner liable to recover their dues, even from the private property of partners. So this is one of the biggest limitations in case of partnership. There is delay in decision making because for any decision to be made, the consent of all partners is required. So when there is no consent from all of the partners on a particular issue, then it may lead to delay in decision making. Next limitation is risk of implied authority. Now, due to agency relationship between partners, acts of partner are binding on the firm as well as other partners. So, a dishonest partner or incompetent partner may bring disaster for other partners. Next point is non-transferability of interest. A partner cannot transfer his or her interest in the firm to the outsiders without unanimous consent of all other partners. So this discourages the people from investing in partnership. And last is lack of continuity. The continuity in case of partnership is uncertain. Now business may come to an end when the partner, in case of death of partner or bankruptcy of one or the all the other partners. Because of these various limitations, partnership forms has lost the popularity because it is very simple and convenient form of partnership. So it is still popular because this form of organization is suitable in case where the size of business is small, where capital requirements are low, where partners do not trade but use certain professional skills. So, partnership is generally popular in case of among chartered accountants or lawyers, stockbrokers. Now, next is types of partnership. Basically, there are three types of partnership: partnership at will, particular partnership, and joint venture. Partnership at will is when a partnership is formed to carry on business without specifying any period of time. That is partnership at will. So, a partnership can continue for any time period as long as partners are willing to continue. So, it can be dissolved if any partner gives a notice to the firm to terminate or withdraw the partnership. Next is particular partnership. Now, a partnership which is established for stipulated period or for the completion of specified venture, it comes to an end with the expiry of that period or when that particular uh, venture is completed or objective is achieved. So that is a particular partnership. And last one is joint venture. Now, joint venture is organized for completing a specific project during a certain period. All the members in the joint venture, they are liable for its debts and obligation, but they do not have the agency rights. Rights of the members of joint venture, they are defined by the agreement. So a joint venture is basically does not get affected by the death of a member. No member can withdraw the membership from the joint venture before the completion of specific project. And the profit from the joint venture is divided among the members in a ratio which is agreed upon by the members in advance. So in this lecture, we have discussed about what partnership is, its features, advantages, limitations, and types of partnership. We'll discuss other forms of organization in next.